Hello guys, in today's video we're going to check out the top 5 best mics for streaming. I made this list based on my personal opinion and I tried to list them based on their price, quality, durability and more. To see the price and find out more information about these microphones, you can check out the description below. Also make sure you subscribe to stay up to date with the latest technology reviews. Okay, so let's get started with the video. At number 5 it's the Samson G-Track Pro. The Samson G-Track Pro is a serious competitor in the streaming world, and this has begun from the moment that this mic entered the market. So let's get into action and find out what all the hype is around this mic. Design-wise, the G-Track Pro has a luxurious dark grey body that's accompanied by a full-featured mixer with independent controls. To be more precise, you can find a 3-position polar switch pattern that sits below the Samson logo at the top, and on the right there's a recording select switch button switching between modes. At the front center there's a master mute button, while slightly below that there are 3 buttons such as a microphone volume button, an instrument volume button and a headphone volume button. If you're streaming your personal guitar skills, then I want to inform you that there's a 0.25-inch instrument input so you can take advantage and start playing your favorite songs. At the back there's a monitor on and off switch that's followed by a headphone jack and an input jack at the bottom. So when you look at this mic as a whole, it really is beautiful. But now let's talk about performance. The G-Track Pro has a frequency response of 50 Hz to 20 kHz and is capable enough to capture 24-bit audio at 96 kHz, which means that you'll sound exceptionally good. I'd also like to inform you that this mic has dual 25mm large diaphragm condenser capsules that perform equally well in capturing your tonal speech and the sound of your instruments. So I have to admit, Samson has made a versatile mic that can satisfy a variety of users. Moreover, there are 3 pickup patterns which you can choose from, such as cardioid, omnidirectional and bidirectional, so you won't have to switch mics for different scenarios. To sum up, if you're looking for a highly versatile mic that offers great value for the price you pay, then the Samson would be a great option. At number 4 it's the Blue Yeti. The Blue Yeti is a USB microphone that's been in the market for a couple of years, and it's always been purchased due to its exceptional quality, especially for streaming purposes. Aesthetically speaking, this model comes in 10 colours and you can choose any one of them because they all use the same quality. Regardless of the mic you choose, you'll just love this one. The Yeti's construction is indeed quality, due to the fact that it's made of metal, with the exception of the thumb screws and the knobs that are responsible for attaching the mic to its base. The connectivities include a mini USB port, a threaded base and a headphone jack. But what's interesting is that the headphone jack can accept 3.5mm headphones and has real-time monitoring capabilities, so you can clearly hear what you're saying while you're streaming. At the front there's a volume knob and an LED illuminated mute button, so you'll always know the mic's current condition, whether it's turned on or off. On the back there are 2 knobs, one is for adjusting the gain while the other sits below for adjusting the audio patterns. So yes, this mic is not just simple, not just beautiful, but practical too. Now let's talk about performance. The Yeti offers 4 different selections such as cardioid, omnidirectional, stereo and bidirectional, so you can choose one that satisfies your needs at that particular moment. For example, the cardioid will record sounds that come directly in front of the mic, and it's great for game streaming and podcasts. The omnidirectional, as the name states, picks up sounds from every direction, while the bidirectional records sound from the front and the rear. Moreover, I'd like to inform you that this mic is compatible with Mac and PC, so all you have to do is just plug it in and start recording with a frequency response that ranges from 20 Hz to 20 kHz. Overall, if you're looking for a mic that'll get the best of your vocal sound, then the Yeti would be a mic worthy of consideration. At number 3, it's the Rode NT USB. The Rode NT is one of the widely used mics for streaming and singing, and even though it's been in the market for a few years, users are still buying it because of its great quality. From a design perspective, the Rode NT comes in a glossy dark grey colour that makes it suitable for every room, and at the same time it looks beautiful as an addition to your desk. When you open the box, you'll find a USB cable, a pop shield, a tripod desk stand, storage pouch and a ring mount, which basically means that you'll have all you need to set it up and start recording. Before we dive deeper into the design and the features, I'd like to let you know that this mic is compatible with Mac OS and Windows, so regardless of your operating system, you can use it without an issue. On the front side, there are onboard controls such as the level and mix control knobs, as well as 3.5mm zero latency headphone jack for your external headphones. Let's talk about other features. The Rode NT comes with a premium filter which has to be placed on the desk of the mic, so as you're speaking, your speech will be captured correctly without any undefined tonalities. By this, I think of the hard-sounding plosives such as the hard P and B. The frequency range is from -20 kHz to up to 20 Hz, and on the other side, its polar pattern is cardioid, which means that it records sounds that come directly in front of the mic. I also want to suggest you take advantage of the on-mic direct mix control because it allows you to select the levels between the source input and the mic input during monitoring through the mic's headphone jack. For doing various adjustments, the Rode is compatible with any software you record with, so you shouldn't stress about anything if you choose this model. To conclude, you should definitely consider the Rode NT because it's ideal for a variety of purposes and it doesn't cost that much, so give it a try. At number 2, it's the Audio-Technica AT2020 USB. If you want to have a mic that gives much better results than you'd expect, Audio-Technica appears to be your ideal choice. From a design perspective, the body of the AT2020 USB is made of metal intended for durable performance, and indeed it doesn't feel like it's going to crack in your hands. Nothing sticks out to get broken, and the capsule is behind a metal grille. This mic comes with a threaded stand, a threaded adapter, a tripod desk stand, a 4.9-inch USB cable, and a 4.9-inch lightning cable, which is more than good enough to have you well equipped. Moreover, the Audio-Technica is compatible with Windows 7 and Mac OS, which by default means that it's versatile and can satisfy a variety of users. It uses a good old USB connector, hard to detach or bend accidentally. A 10-foot USB cable comes bundled, but it may be a bit short for some. This is another good thing about USB. Replacements are super easy to find. Additionally, I'd also like to mention that from the moment you attach the mic to its stand, your mic will be safely held, so you can move it as you want without feeling stressed if it's going to fall. But now let's talk about features. The Audio-Technica AT2020 USB has a 16-bit depth and a sample rate of 44.1 kHz, which is a cardioid polar pattern and will grant you an off-axis rejection, so you'll always get proper sound and be well understood. When it comes to frequency response, I'd like to inform you that this mic ranges between 50 and 15,000 Hz, which in my opinion is awesome for what you're paying. This basically means that the streamers wouldn't be the only ones that could benefit from having this mic, since everyone who needs a quality mic can purchase it without thinking twice. As a matter of fact, those who've previously purchased it claim they were surprised at how well their speech was recorded, so it just goes to show Audio-Technica know what they're doing. Finally, you should definitely consider the AT2020 USB as your next purchase because it offers great value for its price. And at number 1, it's the Shure SM7B. Shure's SM7B is one of the most in-demand and sought-after vocal mics on the market today, both for recording and live performances. Aesthetically speaking, this particular model comes in an ergonomic design, which means it's easy to record with and comfortable even without a mic stand. This mic sports an all-black stylish body. The build quality is far superior to most of the modern Chinese mics, and the sound is absolutely great. It even responds well to processing without any detrimental side effects. Let's talk about features. The Shure SM7B has a very rich yet neutral and completely natural sounding low end, and this responds to a quality bass microphone. You won't hear any distortion or boominess of a typical consumer grade mic. It's just clean, deep and balanced bass. And this is one of the reasons why people fall in love with this mic. Moving on, the GSM-7B has a wide range frequency response up to 20,000 Hz, capable enough to capture crystal audio, which by default means you'll always sound good. Furthermore, it's important to mention that this mic features great shielding against electromagnetic hum, which is generated by neon lights, computer monitors and other electrical devices. Further, it has an excellent feature called Presence Boost that compensates for its lack of brightness and gets you better results in the end. Really a great feature. In general, this device is a must-have for anyone that's looking to get into streaming. It can also be used on guitars or bass amps, kick drums, toms and of course vocals. This is the perfect mic for someone who wants to make an excellent vocal recording in a subpar room. I would and do recommend this mic to everyone looking to add a Swiss Army knife microphone to their collection. To conclude, if you're looking for a highly versatile mic that offers great value for the price you pay, then the Shure SM7B would be a great option. And if you ever decide for this one, you won't regret your decision.